Well, pretty darn close. I think I only need paint at this point. Some warm weather, a good primer, and away we go. Made these up this morning. I can clean them up a little bit, some sanding and grinding and stuff, and got the chains on, and I did put some paint on there already, just because why not. And yeah, got the hooks on, got the steps done, lubricated the hinges, which are working better than I was kind of seeing them turn out. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. If I were to do it again, some advice for somebody doing it, I think I would have, the hinges were the biggest impediment because I didn't get the right ones, but I did get this kind here with a big flange that bolts on. It made it convenient for building it because I could bolt them in place, make sure everything worked. But you know, if I were to do it again, and I think probably how they made it is I would get these made up. You can see how they're made. They're 3/8 steel and bent around. I couldn't produce them myself. Not enough heat or knowledge, I guess. Might try it again. But they are available on eBay. They were completely out of stock, and they said at some future date they'll make some. So if I were to do it again, I would get them and I would clean all of them off of the truck bed itself, because this one was bent all to hell. I put it back. This one was off, and I put it back on as best I could with the equipment I have. But I would, if I were doing that again, and I'd recommend one long cold rolled, not hot rolled, but cold rolled hinge pin all the way across, just like they did. I had to break mine up because it was just too bent up. I wanted to use the original rod. Okay, I used the original rod, but I would get a one piece, put all the hinges on it, weld them to the tailgate, and then when the door is hanging, off the hangers over there, and then make sure when welded onto the tailgate to shim it or whatever it does to just keep them all nice and straight. I really had to fuss around with them. I use a different word, but for this I'll use fuss. Yeah, that's, check out my welder a lot better before I got into a big project. My welds got better after I fixed up the ground and used the right wire, but you go back to some of my earlier crap, and I'm not that good a welder. It's just the way it goes. Other people are better at it, so I think they could do a bit better. But yeah, it's doable. I was intimidated by it, I'll be honest with you. I put this off for a long time, and but yeah, it worked out. Take care, everybody. Maple Leaf Up denizens.